Yeah, well,
Welcome. Haven't seen you on in a couple days. So let's see how this goes. Sonoma is going to be brutal. So
Sonoma's always really extra slick for some reason.
Grab your popcorn, and this will probably be pretty fun. Just got to focus on being really smooth. We're trying to attain smoothness. Be fixed. See,
all right, buddy.
Honestly, be fixed is probably what I would rather be running right now, but I'm forcing myself to take my medicine on the road course and really try to get better at these. I might finish the day out with some be fixed.
Is my car blinking, or I just have bad microphone?
Don't line up behind the 7.
It was blinking a bit. You're solid now, and I can hear you loud and clear that time.
Here we go. Come on. Rolling through.
Okay, yeah, my cue.
Figuring out the S's is going to be something else. I had no speed through the S's in qualifying. I had no speed anywhere in qualifying.
Your,
25 laps here. I think the lap times are around a minute. What were they? Minute 20.
Green and yellow. If you guys see me blinking, just let me know. I'll pull out of the way.
You know, this race will finish in plenty of time for us to get over to South Boston. Hopefully I don't stuff the thing in a barrier or get it off track too many times. I'm just going to try to kind of ride easy. I didn't do any practice, which was a mistake. The little bit of practice that I did was just that those couple qualifying laps where I failed to set a time. So here we go. Nice and easy through the gears. We're just going to be waving people by if they catch us.
I was inside. Left side.
Not trying to do any hero business.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
Third gear, braking, second gear. If I can just try to maintain pace with that train, that would be pretty good. First gear for turn 7, I think that is. I'm going to have to learn the turn names for Sonoma. Passing in the S's, that's an interesting trick. And 1 lap completed. One lap completed without too much embarrassment, actually. That was okay. Not a great exit from turn 11 there.
Gonna have a car off to the right.
7 car getting off track, Ethan Norfleet. I want to go back at some point in one of these races later in the week and get a good screenshot of the Corey Busch Fusion on 2 wheels going around these curbing.
Keep coming. All clear,
Go through, go through. Like I said, I'm not even racing yet. I'm just kind of practicing during a race. So I'm letting guys through. Like I said, bet finish is what you want to do. I'm not going to contend for a top 5, I don't think, unless everyone manages to stuff it in the barrier. There's not going to be any kind of fuel strategy or anything that will allow me to get a better finish than I'm supposed to have. Can easily go the full distance on fuel. So just working on learning the track right now.
1 minute 25.971.
Trying to learn my braking points. I did do the NIS fixed race at Sonoma last year when they were at the track, so it's some of this is more familiar to me than it was then, but I'm still pretty slow. I'm running 125s. The fast guys, or the slowest qualifying lap was a 121, to give you guys an idea of just how far off I am. Of course, that 125 was affected a little bit by that spin that happened in front of me when I checked up for that. Just do not feel comfortable at all. Which, if you guys know my stream, you know how I race when I feel comfortable with the car, and this probably looks very foreign. It's just very uneasy. The car has so much power, and trying to get it all down on this track that's honestly pretty slick.
1 minute 22.
Uh-oh. Well, I said finish was the bet, and it should still be the case, but that was a hard hit. I don't think I'm going to blow an engine after that, but that's not what I wanted to do at all. That was a pretty hard hit into the concrete. Seems like it's okay, though. That was almost curtains for us right there. Mike, bet finish half. Yeah, that makes it a little bit less confident. Thing's still running, though, so had the guy in front of me do the same thing. I just got a little bit aggressive over on that section. Like I said, a lot of power that I'm trying to marshal through, and I just got to remember to be super easy with it the whole way. So now down into turn 11. Boom. There we go. So let's see if we can get the corner numbering memorized. There we go. This is turn 1.
Minute 31.4.
I think. If that's turn 1, this will be 3. Maybe not. That might be 1, 2, and 3. I think that the straightaway, none of that's called a corner. Yeah, because here we go. So this is going to be 4. Goes around, and then that's where part of the course would go off, but it doesn't go that way for the Cup course. Here's the re-entry. So this is turn 7. And then the S's. I don't think these are numbered corners either at Sonoma. As we come up to, I think this is 8. No, this must be 9 and 10. Because I know that this one down here is 11. Yeah, 25 laps. Thankfully, I didn't kill the thing.
So
Actually thinking about pitting for the repairs, but I think I'm going to stay out. The car doesn't seem to be hurt too badly.
1 minute 24.682. About 20 laps to go.
20 to go. So I've already completed 5 laps. A lot of work ahead. You know, and at least if I can keep it to just that 1.2x, that'll actually be okay for the safety rating. A lot of corners here, so good opportunity to gain safety rating. Engine doesn't seem to be hurt. It doesn't sound too bad. That last lap was a 124. So I think we're okay. Might actually be gaining on the 6. Another lap complete.
1 minute
24 again.
3.
Definitely not gaining on the 6 there. Already gonna be lapped by the 3, so this is just kind of setting a benchmark from which to improve upon for the rest of the week. So if we get lapped in the first race, it won't be too big of a shock. The goal will be to kind of work from that to where we're not getting lapped at the end and possibly contending for tops 5s by the end of the week, similar to what we did at Watkins Glen. Decent through that section. This is the section where Rocky and everyone else is creaming me, so that tells me that I'm definitely
1 minute 24.1.
a little bit too ginger with it through there. Yeah, just, you know, it's practice makes perfect, the kind of thing, but really it's about having good, effective practice techniques. So that lap again a 124. Just trying to focus on improving as I go around each lap. Treat this thing as if it were a real car that I would actually have to fix. Not going to send it off unnecessarily. I already threw it away once. Fortunately, I minimized the damage there and kept myself in the race. And now I am gaining on this 6 car. Probably could be harder on the brakes there, but not trying to be a hero, just trying to get through to the finish here. And see how many cars were actually in this one. Is it 13? So 9th isn't a great running position, but it's not terrible either. And you know, if I keep running okay like this, we might actually get a pass for position here shortly, as we're coming up on the 6 car. I'm not sure why he's struggling so much, if he's got more damage than I do possibly, or if he's just having the same struggles that I am with lack of familiarity with road course racing. I think that section's going to end up being flat out, but I'm not going to try to test that right away. I'm going to work up to it. Just waiting for... there's Byram. I was going to say, I'm waiting for Byram to come in here and tell me how terribly I'm doing. What up, Byram? I've got some damage, so that's going to affect my top end, because I threw it away over here. go. Oh, the 6 is off again.
On your right.
Unfortunately, he's being a gentleman about how he re-enters, so that we don't end up getting caught up in it.
I barely held on to it.
Nice save there, 6. Alright. So 8th right now, that's probably the highest we're going to finish in this particular race. Although if we can get some things figured out, it's possible that we'll gain on the 9 car. I think the 8 is already too far away and clearly much faster than us. Like I said, top 5 in this race is going to be out of our out of reach. But later in the week, maybe. Rocky Boyd, right? That's a great driver name. Short shifting a little bit there.
1 minute.
Don't want to over rev.
996.
Or don't want to spin the tires. Got down under 124, so that's good. And that's with some seasoning on the tires. So it's possible that we would have actually been able to qualify. You know, next time we might actually be able to out-qualify someone, which would be a good sign of progress. Working up the confidence to be flat out through that corner there. Of course.
Now let's
Now
take it
I'm
on.
gonna
Try to
get-
find our groove here. Doing a good job.
Slow down for cutting.
Thanks, Tiny.
I think I left my hood behind me there that time.
1 minute 29.
But I don't think I got any other X's. I think it was just a 0X. That was a 129. Do not know how damaged the car is currently. Just gonna keep limping it around and yeah, there we go, getting it way up in the air. At least we'll make something entertaining for the highlight reel, right? Let's see, what was that? That was on lap 12. So if I can come back, lap 12 will be a cool one to screenshot. Sorry, Byron, man. Sonoma is a completely different beast from Watkins Glen, and this car is completely different. And clearly I need to change that command list one, too.
1 minute 24.219.
On the brakes, down to second. I'm gonna beat this 6 car. Try a wide line where the tread is more visible. Okay. Which one are you calling 1, by the way? Is that first hard right-hander? I think that's 4. think that that's flat once I build up the confidence. It's definitely all throttle. That's the thing, I don't think that lefty, I don't think anything on the front straight is actually a numbered corner. I think that they consider all of that just front straight. So I think that this is all considered to be just part of the front straightaway.
1 minute 23.554.
And I know that I need to be braking all the way through there because, or at least I feel like I need to be braking all the way through there, otherwise I'm just going to carry way more speed than I want into this section here.
Right side, clear. Good job.
Sorry, Rocky. Rocky seems to be having similar struggles to what I am with the road course. This is where he's letting me go, all right. Thanks. Got it down to a 1:23.5, so my lap times are coming down here as I learn the track.
25.379.
As I say that, I throw up a 1:25.3, so I lost 2 seconds through there. Okay. So that little left bend, do you want me further to the outside on that? I think that's what Byron was saying. Dominic, what's up, man, by the way?
Thank you, sir.
Here we go. Already getting lapped by the leader, but it's only lap 15, so definitely better than the last time I was at Sonoma. I think that one was a 45 lap race.
Right side. Clear.
And I got lapped 4 times in it. So I was getting lapped once every 10 laps there. Alright, so let's see what his line is.
1 minute 24.86. 10 laps to go this time by.
Look at that line. That is aggressive. I like it though. .86. Following someone who knows what they're doing should improve that time immensely. I don't think that's an out of bounds line in NASCAR, to be honest with you. They don't really flag out of bounds. The track is kind of what's in bounds, and if you can make it work over there, it'll work. Alrighty, Tony going to the pits. He's giving it up. So this is going to be what, 2-3 seconds slower than Derek's time, who's leading the race. But I definitely learned a little bit about the line that he was running, so
1 minute 22.91.
and I did a 1:22.9, so that's my quickest lap of the race so far. So Definitely learned something from following him. Now let's see if we can repeat that. I think I might be a little bit down on power after hitting the front end twice because the thing doesn't seem to be nearly as tail happy when I'm getting on the gas as it was. That or I'm just learning how to be gentler with the throttle. Sorry, cutting turns early on most of them. Probably. That's probably true. I have a bad habit of doing that. That's not what I wanted to do.
1 minute 25.318.
All right. So that's 3 pretty bad spins that I've gotten away with without too much take it wide and pull the car in at half apex. Okay. Down into turn 7, first gear. I've always found the corner numbering to be really confusing at Sonoma. I think that's 7 and 8, and then these aren't numbered at all. And then this one up here is 9, which is flat out. Brake. This right-hander's 10. And then this one's 11. I'm bumping the hairpin at turn 7. I'm doing it wrong.
1 minute 29.019.
Maybe. I know that I see a lot of the Cup guys use that curbing completely. Sorry, Bowerman. I'm trying to follow your advice best I can, but it's a little bit difficult to read the chat while going around here. And there I just sent it completely wide on 4. So you're saying don't use the curbing at all in turn 7. So let me just try to do this without that. Still cut that too early. All right, now I'm on the throttle, brake. Felt okay through there. All right, so out, and then cut in across, and too much wheel when I started getting on the throttle. Where I've been having trouble on the straightaway is
1 minute 24.062.
lifting and then getting back on the throttle. That's how I've managed to upset the car going through there. All right, that was wide. Through 1. This, I think, is 2 and 3.
Thank you.
Here comes turn 4. Just numbering out what the corners are so that we can use them as reference. This is turn 7 here. Too wide on 7. We're running a little bit better. The lap times have come down. All right, backside. Want to backside those. That was better through the S's for sure. Try to get proper speed, brake, 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 roll, and then on it. All right, so here we go. Second, first. And I need to be further inside for turn 11. Never accelerate before the crest at turn 3. Okay.
1 minute 24.456. 5 laps to go right now.
Back down to 124s. That's better for 3. Felt better at least. We'll see if it's actually quicker at the end of the lap. And it's honestly a workout. I can feel it in my shoulder. Got another lead lap car. Not only am I not going to contend for a top 5, I'm going to get lapped by probably all of the top 5 cars. There we go.
1 minute 22.95.
Definitely going to get lapped by the top 4.
Thank you, sir.
Trying to find a good place to let this guy past.
Thank you.
On your
As
right.
good a spot as any.
Clear.
Did run a 122.9 on that last lap, so. That felt a little better coming out of 7. Uh-oh. Too much speed, too much speed. Rein it back in. Just try to follow this guy's line.
2 to go.
25 lap race, but the lap times are a lot quicker than Watkins Glen was, so this race goes by pretty quick actually. I am having fun while I'm learning, so that's good. Staying 1.3 back.
1 minute 24.88.
Thank you, sir.
Everyone takes that line, it looks like, into down the front straightaway and into 1. A little bit of wheel spin there. That's where I lost a couple tenths of a second to this guy. Curb hopping. Almost turned the car over, curb hopping it there.
White flag. One more
All
lap.
right. At least I won't get lapped by 5th, assuming that I don't throw it away. So only the top 4 lapped me, and I only got lapped once. I'll take that as a sign of improvement over how I was last time here. And that's kind of the mark to grow on, so. Finished a lap down to first place.
1 minute 23.403.
If I can run those 20 stuff in the 22s every lap, it seems like I could contend for a top 5 finish here. Braking down into 7. Trying to learn where I can use the curbing and where I can't.
Good win there, Derek.
That's not one where I want to upset the car at all.
Thank you. Thank you. Good race, guys.
And down to first for the final time. Finishing with only a 4X is going to be all right. So if I can, that's why we do practice session for the race. If I can put that together for a real race, that'll be okay. Good race, guys. Nice win, 3. Good job, man.
That was good. That was good.
So, I'm just going to pull over here, and I'm not going to go ahead and run out that last closing lap. Okay. I did finish. That was it.
Yeah, Jordan, sorry for getting into you early, mate.
So let's see if we can. I want to get a. I'll probably get one later. Let's see. We'll show my embarrassing incidents. Here's the first one. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that the car was still running after that. And then, where's the other one? Here we go. Where I threw it away, wheel hopping it. Wheel hop, oh no, boom. And that's where I lost my front, where the hood went away. But the thing kept running. Oh yeah, and then lap 12 after I've knocked off. Let's see if we got a good angle of that. Go overhead and review the 122 lap. Okay, that's right after I get lapped by the leader. There we go. Let's see. And TV3. What about rear chase? Nice. I'll have to get zoomed in on TV2 because that's where the really cool. Okay, so let's see. We'll do chopper and this one actually. These pants don't work as well as a mouse pad. So here we go. This was my best lap. Lap 3. Sliding in there. This was before I really learned how to run a good line though, so a lot of these lines are going to be super messy. So I'll review that other one that I did decent through there actually. The one that I did after the leader passed me was a much cleaner lap, so we'll compare that to this one. Which was, what was that? That's 16. So after this lap completes, we'll run lap 16. Actually, almost look like I know what I'm doing through here. Before I had destroyed the car. I think that after the, yeah. I had a decent lap here where I got it down to a 122.6 and then got a little bit overexcited and threw it away on the front straight. This chopper view is a pretty good view of the thing. Here we go. Across the line, 122.6, and then, oof, that should have killed me, honestly. That should have killed the car. So here we go. Better through there. Braking. Decent turn 1. There's turn 2. Hit the curb on turn 3. I should be further out on turn 3 than that. Too wide on turn 4. I need to be tighter. Turn 7. Yeah, turning in too early and using too much curb there. S's. Okay, gotcha, that makes sense. Turn 10, I was a little wide there and missed the apex. And then here we go for turn 11, down into first gear. Yeah, I need to apex that later. Yep. Cool. Alright, so that was fun. Thank you guys for enduring that. It's going to be fun to kind of go back and compare that race to others as things go along. Wait. Note to self, pajama pants do not work well as a mouse pad. So, now one other thing to bear in mind. Alright, 1 lap down, lost 39 I rating, so not too shabby. Gained .08 safety rating. Yeah, I know, I ran, right, without any front downforce and probably with some engine damage, so yeah, with the downforce, that would probably, I mean, I think that was competitive with, you know, these guys right here. So we'll see. Might be able to get it down. So average lap time, that time was a 125.125. So that'll be the mark. And we will try to improve on that. Now it is time for